So today, guys, I wanted to bring you a video about how I win games, and I know I don't win solos often because I love playing with friends, but this is how I win, and this is going to be a duos with me, Big Mistake, and my friend, Bang My Wang. So we get really separated at this point of the game. And, so I went to go haunted, as you can see, but I messed that up. And this is the 3 teams, which I ended up kind of killing. You'll see later. But let's switch back to me. So I quick loot this area, and I get a, if I go back, sorry. So I looted, I was talking to my friend about how he scuffed my landing, and I come over here, so let's skip it a little bit. And why is it every time I do that? So as you can see, I'm running over to haunted where I know people looted, and my friend is at lazy. So we're super separated. So I'm rushing these people haunted with I have a double shotty and a Tommy gun, a double barrel, and I see this guy right here, and I was like, oh crap, it's looted. So I rush this guy, which I did not know his teammate was behind me at the time. I just knew about this guy. This guy should have killed me. He actually put me down to 2 health, which I got very lucky on that kill. He then mini up, and as you can tell, I stay alive, and I didn't even know these guys passed. I heard them, which you guys might have heard, and I was like, oh crap, there's another team, I don't know what to do. Meanwhile, my friend is still looting, lazy, and just running around doing his thing. I don't think anybody came with him, though. Yes, some people did come with him, actually. He killed 2 people with his pistol, which, for some reason, we can't see the people, which is very weird. So we switch back over to me. As you can see, I'm just 150 health. So I'm going around, I'm looting. As you guys know, I got that sniper from earlier, so if we skip ahead a little bit. So I'm going around to see these guys fighting. I wish I could have hit a snipe on one of them. I didn't realize this guy up here at the time, which you're going to see in a second. I didn't realize him, which I then do snipe. I headshot him, and then as I'm waiting for these guys to peek out, which they eventually don't, I just finish him off. Well, this guy ran, but I didn't have time to scope him. So I then finish off this guy, and I run over to my friend in a little bit. So I finish him off about there, and I run over to my friend. I then go over to the totem over here, get myself the chest and everything, but there happened to be no rift. So I called out to my friend, hey, can I get a pickup? Who is still in lazy? Can I get a pickup? There's no rifts, and I'm gonna die if I don't. He then comes, picks me up. So I'm gonna skip up a little bit. So I'm running towards him, he's running towards me. As you can see, this is my friend, and that's me. So we're running towards each other here. He's coming towards me. So if I skip ahead a little bit, apparently that guy's hiding in the corner. We're doing our thing. He's looting. I take the minis over here. We then go into zone. So I'm gonna skip ahead. Honestly, zone placement is key, guys. If you can get a good zone, we then go around loot. Oh wait, I skipped something. So we go around here. My friend's driving. He has 2. I have 3. Which kills don't really matter, I'm gonna admit. We did get the win this game, though. It's a 22-minute win, but it'll do. And as we're going around, let's just speed this up a little bit. We do a little roll. We didn't know these people were here at all. So we go up. I see this guy building up. I was like, oh crap, people in front of us. I jump out. I build up. He gets absolutely lasered. I knock this dude. And then my friend wants this kill because I'm ahead of him. And so I just start spraying down. He's so confused on where he is. So I start spraying down. I did steal his kill by accident, which I'm gonna admit to. But I take the blue AR. He takes it by accident, so I take it back. But then I realize there's a scar around this corner up here. So I steal the star, I loot up, and then I think it's a little bit before we get into our next fight. Let's check. Let's speed this up. Blah, blah, blah. We then drive into Tilted. I call out, there's a team. Let's throw this down right here. I take a few shots. I try to make a quick scope on them. My friend then pushes up. I said, I don't. Right here, I remember I said, I don't know if I have enough mats for this. And I said, I'm taking ultra high. He then ends up finishing off both these guys, which is great for him. So I'm going to take you back to his perspective of that. So if I take you back just a little bit, like right here maybe. Yeah, right here. So I'm going to slow this down for you guys. He jumps up. He finishes off that guy for him, turns around, realizes this guy's in there. One taps him with the headshot, which is great. Which put us in a really good position with the loot we had. See, I'm over here, I'm still building around, thinking there's people. Which he then calls out about here. I'm like, I'm watching for others. I am running the double. I am still running the double pickup though. Around here we see another team, I'm pretty sure. And we start sniping at them. Let's speed this up a little bit. Yeah, we do our looting. He said grab meds. I grab my meds. We did this whole thing. And by the way, I'm gonna cut these out. I see this team here. One sec. Oh wow, I'm stupid. Right around here, so we see all these. We're going to push into circle, not knowing there's gonna be a team in front of us. I don't know what they're doing with with the thing right there. By the way, that's a glitch with my mouse when I look straight up. So I see the people in front of us. I take shots. I sadly don't hit that guy at all. I see that guy peeking, and I hit him for about 80 right there. So I did a lot of spreading of I spread who I was shooting at the whole time, and that sort of helped with knowing what or who, so weakening them both, which made it possible for me to do that peek, made it possible for me to kill both of them. He actually didn't get any kills. I killed both of them, and right here I had the decision between heavy and double. I ended up staying with double for this game, which normally I wouldn't, but the double saved my life 4 times, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna. He ends up getting shot at right here. I take high. I think he dies right. No, he kills him, and then we go around. Oh, rip. Now I'm pushing out of. I push out of Tilted right here after he kills him, which doesn't really mean anything, but I go and get the supply drop because I needed meds bad, and I ended up getting, I'm pretty sure, a med kit out of this, which was really helpful. It actually did a lot. Yeah, this is my kit, and then I dropped him a purple bolt, which you'll see later. I actually hit a nasty snipe in this game. But he comes down, I tell him there's a purple bolt, he comes down. So let's speed this up a little bit. We mess around. We're both getting ready to push out. He drops me some ammo. We push out. I get some mats. I go up here. He says I'm getting shot at. Oh, he dropped me the rockets. Sorry. I picked up the extra rockets. This right here is where everything really went bad. So this guy was a super tryhard. And, he ended up dying, actually. I pushed away after I killed this dude. I think I killed him. Oh, no, I got sniped, which was really bad. I actually didn't see the guy that sniped me at all. And I just went and I killed this dude. And then, so later on, as you'll see, this was really beneficial when I killed him. So he ended up dying. Yeah, I ended up knocking him right there. And I didn't even know where my teammate was. I didn't know where the other guy was. And I hit the guy that killed my teammate a couple times. Wasn't really beneficial in the long run, but I needed it at the time. So I'm doing my thing. I build up. I'm like, I'm gonna go kill this guy. My friend tells me, no, don't. He's a sweaty tryhard. Literally, that's exactly what he said. And I didn't know there was a guy behind me sniping at me. I didn't know where he was. So I just covered up all angles except for the one I was looking at. Still didn't know where that guy was going, so I didn't end up killing anybody here, but he ended up coming around. I see him here. I'm like, I fought him a little bit, and then I launch padded away. So that fight right here, when I disengaged this guy, this was very important. This is the only reason I got the win, was because I disengaged him. If I continued to fight him, I would have had no chance. I also fell, which hurt a lot. Well, I didn't take any damage, I don't think, but... So I launched padded away. This guy took a couple shots. I left all these teams. I actually didn't even see that team under me, or that guy. So I was very blind during this. I ended up falling. I took a decent amount of damage. Actually, now that I think about it, that guy stayed till finish. That guy was that finished. So, me and this guy fight. I hide. I tell my friend I'm gonna go win this the way I won the first time. Me and this guy are actually very close the whole time. He was very close. So I do really nothing here. I camp, and then I tell him he camped in a stall. So tell him I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna win this the way I did when I'm like, I'm tired of camping, so I go up. So this is really where everything worked out in my favor. When I hit this, I was very low on mats. I think I had about 100 total. So I see those guys fighting over there. I see them shooting rockets and everything. I saw this guy down after, and I couldn't see his teammate, which really hurt. But if I speed this up a little bit, I didn't really take any shots. Yeah, I pre-placed my bouncer for a getaway. So around here, my friend's yelling at me, take shots, take shots, take shots. I said, no, it's not worth it. I don't want them to know I'm here. He's like, they already know where you are. So he's trying to get me to take these shots. I ended up didn't, which worked very beneficial. So these guys are sitting here. Keep in mind, the guys under me, I did not know that at the time. So these guys are looting, they're medding, and I didn't take any shots at first. So we wait a little bit. I take my first shot around, and give me a little bit. I took my first shot around here, which I did miss, which let them know where I was. But these guys these guys were medding, and they had to run away from storm, which I didn't, which was very helpful. So using storm to your advantage is very good. If they have to rush you to storm, sit and get out of storm, sit there and wait. Don't give up high ground unless you have to get away from storm. Don't give up high ground, or if you're sitting, or like jump out of the storm, jump out of the circle to kill anybody. Only time you give up high ground is if you're getting shot down, or the storm's coming and you have to go, okay? That's going to be really helpful. So I see that guy running, my friend's like, take a shot at him, take a shot at him. I end up taking a shot at him here, but I miss again. This guy's cementing. I miss, but I'm gonna hit him really hard. So this guy starts running up. I don't hit that. And keep an eye, and then I hit that 200 headshot. This guy I hit him for about 100. He ends up dying to Storm, which was very beneficial. I just sat there and waited. He ended up dying. So, and then I waited for the next storm to go. Keep in mind, this guy is under me. If we switch, this guy is just sitting under me. He has no clue what he's doing. He's a big noob. Legit, big noob. So, I launch pad over here. I grab this thing. I think I get a med kit again. I gotta start. That put me at 100, 200, 200. Puts me at 100, 100 with, Big Pot, which my friend was yelling at me about for not using. Was yelling at me for not using the campfire. This guy is still sitting under the stairway. If I knew this, I probably would have killed him earlier, but it did nothing for me. So this guy's biggest mistake was he waited so long. So he sits in here the whole time. I'm just waiting, looking for him. I thought he was in that building. So he comes out. He has no clue what he's doing. I hit him with a sniper shot. So right here, big mistake for him. He came out. So he starts coming out. So let's switch over here, since it's drone free. One sec, guys, I haven't used this in a while. So I'm just sitting here. This guy doesn't even look, he just runs out. No clue what he's doing. So that's me. I'm sitting here. I see him. So, one sec. So I'm just sitting here. I come back. I realize where he is. I snipe him. I hit him with a body shot. I then shoot down his thing and I hit him once. He had no shield. No, he didn't build behind him when he didn't build behind him when I shot him. If he built behind him, he would have had a better chance of winning. Let's see, what did he even have for loot? Did he have any meds? He didn't even have any meds, so he would have had to play very passive to win. So I ended up getting this dub with, let's see, let's check it out. Gameplay. I had 9 kills, my friend had 5, I think. My friend had 5 when he died, but the disengage around, was it here? The disengage I had over here was the best thing I could have done. This is the reason I won the game, because I didn't take the fight with him. He ended up getting 2v1 later, which is the guys I sniped. And this was the only reason I won. Sadly, he was able to build in front of him, which was very sad. But, so, this disengage right here is the only reason I won, and I encourage it. If you guys are in a very bad situation, don't go for high ground like people want you to. Disengage and just go. Get into the next circle. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the guy. Get into the next circle, and if you're already in the circle, just get away from him. Because he's either going to chase you, which leaves you time to shoot at him, or he will not, and he will be fighting other teams. So it works out either way. Well, that's it for the video today, guys. So have fun. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and hope you enjoyed my first video. Thank you for watching.